Okay, flip over to the offense here. Adrian Martinez is here. And you guys want to let me know questions? Sean Callahan.
Adrian, first play of the game, you guys get the fumble. Kind of reminded us of the Illinois game. I mean, did that really set the tone? And why did you guys not really find a rhythm as an offense today?
I wouldn't blame it on that play specifically, or really even put too much significance on that play as far as setting the tone for the game. But I feel like similarly in other drives, we would mess up one play, mess up one thing here or there, and attention to detail. And that play that's on me. Um, and yeah.
Brian Christopherson.
Hey, Adrian, how do you feel you played today, specifically throwing the ball? And was the wind a factor down there, or was it not so much?
Um, I would say I definitely did not play my best game. I need to be more efficient and effective, and I missed on a few throws that I'd love to have back that I think could have been big plays. And I'll have to go back on film and look over those and see where I can improve. Um, Wind is a factor in Nebraska always, but I'm definitely not blaming the wind today in my passing success.
Mitch Sherman, the Athletic.
Hey, Adrian, wanted to ask you about a sequence in the second half after the missed field goal. It seems that you guys had an opportunity, had some things going there, a chance to tie the game right off the bat in the third quarter. And when it didn't happen, there were 3 drives after that where nothing really seemed to work for you guys in the running or passing game. What was your analysis on the reason that it took you a while to get back on track after that missed field?
Right now, I really can't point to anything besides us as players needing to make things work a little bit more. I'd say I made a few mistakes. Some other guys made mistakes. Just all 11 guys as one unit executing and being detailed. And I think a couple times we got a little unlucky and also just weren't detailed enough in that. And that's Big Ten football, and that's on us.
What do you think coming out of this that you guys have left to give with another game? Is there a lot of energy still out there for you guys to?
Yeah, I would say so. I would definitely say so. This team's been hungry since the off season, and I know there's plenty of guys who want to go play. Obviously, we're expecting to play a game next week. We don't know who, or at least I don't right now. But I know our guys will be ready.
Parker Gabriel, Journal Star.
Hey, Adrian, as a captain, I mean, what do you say to the guys? I know it's a situation you've been in more than you'd like, where you've come out of a game feeling like you missed an opportunity. But what do you say to the guys in the locker room, or at least on the offense?
It's tough. I would say we missed our opportunities, and we could have played a lot better, especially on the offensive side of the ball. We have to be better, and it starts with me there, and I'll take full responsibility for not executing at the highest of levels that I know I'm capable of and that my teammates expect of me. So I have to own that, and again, we're going to look back at the film and know the few plays that we missed on and have to take advantage of those things. Yeah.
And one more, if I could. That Scott said, that the practice was really good this week, and that the execution of the passing game was really good in practice. When it doesn't translate to a game, is it mystifying? Is it frustrating? Like, what is going through your mind? I know you're just trying to move on to the next play, but what goes through your mind when it doesn't look on the field on Saturday like it did over the course of the week in practice?
Yeah, obviously it's frustrating, and my mindset in the game is, got to move on to the next play and play within that. But yeah, and that's football sometimes. You can't always expect it to be exactly how it was in practice. That's the game. But again, this week, I agree with Coach in thinking that we had a good week of practice, and I've got to hit on more of those throws, and that's on me.
Sam McEwen, Omaha World Herald.
Adrian, I understand that the wind didn't affect your passing, but was there a difference in the direction? Like if you were going toward the north end zone versus the south end zone, was there a wind effect?
Honestly, it did not cross my mind during that game. I obviously, I would know which direction the wind was blowing, but it wasn't something I'd think about when throwing or on a drive in the game.
Do you get the sense that there's things about your passing game that are just still to be developed? In other words, things that you guys would like to do, but just aren't really able to do yet.
I would say there's things that we need to execute better for sure. And that's a process. And I think all our guys know that. I know that. We had some really good play calls today, and I have to execute better. I think our receivers are really coming along. Tight ends are very solid. Again, I have to take responsibility there, and that's something we're going to get better at. And I have confidence in our passing game moving forward.
Okay, and we'll looks like we'll finish up here with Adrian with Evan Bland, World Herald.
Hey, Adrian, Minnesota had that go-ahead touchdown drive there late in the second quarter. How much do you think that affected how you guys went about your business in the second half? I guess, in other words, as an offense, does it matter whether you're behind and how you go about your play calls and attacking?
In this given game, I would say no, that didn't really affect us. We knew regardless of the score, we were going to have to come out and be ready to go. And I think that's the mindset regardless of what the score is. And it didn't really change much in that scenario today.
All right, thank you, Adrian. That might be it, but I will hang tight for a second and I will confirm that. Thanks.